good to be back with you after a long summer break. I'm Sabrina here with Nellie, and you're watching GTV News. This is a back-to-school edition. As most of you remember, Club Day was held a few weeks ago. On the 21st of September, during lunch, students went to the quad to find out which clique they wanted to join. Grant Lancers had a great time exploring what's out there for them. Some clubs focus on pressing matters such as Roots and Shoots or American Cancer Society. Other clubs were for the intellectually minded, such as Chess Club and Speech and Debate. With the Android Club making its first appearance, even Technomasters felt that they were a part of something. This event gave many students a place to hang out with others that have the same interests. Lunch turned out to be successful for many Lancers, who got the chance to join a club they feel passionate about.
Speaking of what Lancers feel passionate about, Picture Day was held on September 26th and 27th. Students went to Grant Hall with their English classes to take their pictures. Everyone made sure to look their best because these are the photos that are used on their grant IDs for the rest of the school year, not to mention the photo that shows up in the yearbook. Although lines were long and the photographers were very specific about how they wanted their subjects to pose, the payoff was immediate and students left their IDs in the hand. Students were also given the opportunity to order their photos if they wanted, but the money had to be turned in before the photos were even taken. You have to be pretty confident to turn in an order and pray that the results are picture perfect.
Club Day and Picture Day weren't the only first of the year events that Lancers were excited about. On September 30th, a Humanitas Welcome Back Assembly was held in Grant Hall from a second period all the way through lunch. At this assembly, the returning Humanitas students met the new batch of freshmen and welcomed back their fellow classmates. Humanitas leadership and the faculty informed students about the program, upcoming events, and activities. After a great welcome and some comedic antics from the leadership students, the room full of Lancers were eager to see what else was in store for them. Lucky for them, the assembly ended up with potluck. With pizza, cupcakes, beverages, and much more, it's safe to say that they weren't let down.
From fun and games, we turn our attention to something much more academic. The PSATs were held on October 12th for all students who signed up for it. All 10th graders were automatically registered and were required to take it since the district pays their registration fees. For all other grades, however, a fee of $16 was required, unless they were on reduced lunch program, in case they only paid $5. As any student knows, the SATs are one of the most important tests taken in high school. For this reason, students worked hard and maintained focus throughout the long exam, which took over 2 hours to finish. The exam is divided into 5 sections and the test varies field study. This practice exam gave the testers an insight to the real SATs they will be taking soon. Those who didn't take the test enjoyed a reverse minimum day schedule and got a few extra hours of sleep before starting the daily grind. This was the extra hours they needed because of the long day that followed on the 13th.
Long day is, right, Nellie? Faculty, staff, and many students and parents were here at Grant until after 8 in the evening. This was because back-to-school night was held on October 13th. The doors opened at 6 p.m. and students, parents, and teachers were here to discuss the classes and what would be happening throughout the school year. The bells were reprogrammed for a mini school day and parents had their student schedule to follow. Teachers gave an overview of the class curriculum and then parents were given the chance to ask questions. Getting to know teachers wasn't the only fun part. Parents and students had time to head out the quad where food, beverages, and grant swag was being sold by different clubs. Even though not everyone could make it, parents who came were glad because they had an opportunity to get to know the school. That's all for this episode, Lancers. Be sure to check us out on Grant's website for upcoming and additional stories. Thanks for joining us here at GTV News. Until next time, have a great day.